Oh, welcome to the final Golf 3D devlog. I know. It's been a short ride. However, I did start this series pretty late into development. As for why this is a bit later than the last two, let's just say I ran into a little bit of trouble with the homework and also being really tired. Anyway, this game was finished just in time for my friend's birthday. Yeah, no, that friend who I lost the bet to. It was just such fortunate timing that his birthday was just a few months away after I lost that bet. Just enough time for a nice, simple game. And just to not keep you in suspense, he ended up loving it, but probably not as much as my brother, who is going to make a whole mini documentary on this game, and he plans on speedrunning it on his channel. He normally does TF2 competitive highlight reels, so go check him out if you like that. Link will be in the description. And now, it's the moment you've all been waiting for, probably. Bug time! Alright, folks, you're gonna want to look alive. Here we got our first bug coming up. This is the mysterious floating man bug. This bug causes the player to be attached to the ball even though you can't hit it. Oh, this one's a doozy, folks. The ball just keeps carrying with it. How strange, how horrible. I am never going to fix this because it isn't that much of a problem. Alright, folks, second on our list, we have the exotic mountain clip glitch. You won't see this anywhere else, folks. This has only been done twice in history. That's right, 2 times. Can you do this in your own game? Well, this game's gonna be released today, so send me video if you could possibly perform it. It's only been cut on tape once. This is an incredible spectacle. And for our third and final bug on our minor bugs list, we have a consistent wall clip that anyone can do. Just stand in the hole of a golf hole and mash the buttons against the wall, and you slip right out and into the void. Why would you want to do this? It's unfortunate that it isn't very helpful, because otherwise this would be really funny. Alright. Now let's drop the cheery attitude and talk about the bug that drove me to the insanity you see on my face today. Anyway, I discovered this while my brother was playing the game for the first time. Apparently, the screen would just suddenly go black. I had no idea why. So, I began my long and tedious search through the game code. Now, of course, like any other rational person would think, I thought maybe the game had just crashed. However, the problem with that was that upon pressing the R key in Golf 3D, you can reset the current level. And when Chase did that, it reset the level despite being completely black. So the game was still running. Something was wrong with the camera. So then, I wondered if something was deleting the camera, perhaps. But the results were inconclusive. And finally, after quite a few days of just fiddling around, being stressed over it, wondering what's going wrong, I finally discovered what's going on. It's this bit of code right here, officer. You see, what I didn't realize is that the error messages popping up at random points in my game in the editor were trying to warn me that something was wrong. Because, well, I mean, nothing bad ever happened in the editor when they popped up, so it's probably alright, is what I thought. But apparently, my poor little character was being accelerated to infinity! And for some God-forsaken reason, that when this happens in the editor, it doesn't even move, but it builds in the game the objects move to infinity unload. I don't even fully understand mathematically why I was getting infinity movement, but luckily, I can just check if the player is about to move infinity. And if he is, I tell him no. And so, my foe vanquished, I begin adding the nice finishing touches, the nice polish that just goes on top, makes the game just a little bit better. I made this decent looking menu, gave the player some settings to play with, like volume, sensitivity, and quality, all three of which are sliders because I coded a slider and didn't want to do anything else. Then, I set up each hole to work with this menu that tracks all of your stats. Pretty cool. And then finally, I used a tutorial from Brackies to create my saving system. And finally, the game is done. It will be available to download in the description below for Windows and hopefully Mac and Linux if all goes well. And I will catch you later. Now, for those of you who got this far, you must really care about this channel to sit through all of that. So I just want to tell you, the future of this channel is very bright. I'm not going to be stopping here. I've got a bunch of other stuff going on that I'm going to talk about. Not to mention a group project I'm doing for my game design class. Definitely going to talk about that. Anyway, thank you for coming this far in the video, and thanks to everyone who comments on these. It really does mean a lot. Alright, that's all. See ya!